Hi, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to configure notification rules. Notification rules are similar to the routers feature and enable users to specify custom notification sequences and cycles based on alert conditions. If you haven't already, make sure you're already familiar with the alert workflow. It's also highly recommended that you open the notification rules documentation page in a new tab. This will serve as a helpful reference while we configure the notification rules. And as a refresher, notification rules will be processed after PagerTree has decided the user to be notified, but before the user's default notification channels are used. Before we can get started creating our notification rules, we will need to enable advanced mode. We can do this by going to our Preferences page, then in our Other Settings section, toggle the checkbox labeled Advanced Mode. Click Update. You'll notice once we've enabled Advanced Mode, the top navigation menu will now show an Advanced tab. In the Advanced tab, we will see a link to the Notification Rules page. Let's navigate to the Notification Rules page. Now, in the top right-hand corner, click the New Notification Rule button. Let's give the notification rule a name. For this example, let's call it Voice Repeat, and then give it a definition. Important to note, this code language is YAML. If you're not very familiar with YAML, that's okay. Just note that indentation is key when writing YAML. So as we go through this example, and as you write your own notification rules in the future, make sure you're using proper indentation. This notification rule is fairly basic. The key pieces being notification rules are made up of many rules. Each rule has a single match condition and a single action section. In the match condition, you can use a very flexible MongoDB style syntax to match alert attributes or time-based conditions. In the action section, we can specify how we want to be notified, if we even want to be notified at all. Another thing that is important to note, rules will be matched in the order that they are specified in the YAML file, top down, so order is important. It's also important to note that if no rules in the definition match, PagerTree will use the user's default notification channels. These are unique to each user. Again, all this information can be found on the Notification Rules documentation page. Now let's take a look at what this example notification rule says. The condition says, if the alert title matches a regular expression containing the literal string special title, case insensitive, then notify me immediately via email and Slack. Then wait for 1 minute, then notify me via voice, then wait 5 minutes, then repeat this cycle one more time. That's great and all, but let's change this to something more production worthy. Let's change the condition to say if the urgency is higher critical, call me every minute. So first we'll change the match condition to use the alert urgency with the in operator. Then let's change the notification cycle to say voice and repeat it 3 times. Once we are done with that, we'll click Update. The next piece is to connect these notification rules to the users that should use them. For this example, I am going to connect these to my user. To do that, I'll click my name in the upper right-hand corner to go to my Preferences page. In the Other Settings section, I'll then select the Voice Repeat notification rules, then click Update. Great! Now that everything is connected, we can test this out. To test this out, we can manually create an alert. Let's test that the notification rules actually call me multiple times. So from the Alerts page, we'll click the New Alert button from the upper right-hand corner. In the form, make the title say Multiple Calls Test, and let's set the urgency to critical. Now I'll assign it directly to myself and click Create. I'll fast forward the video here, but as you can see, it's going to call me multiple times. You can see this in the Notifications section. This was just a basic example, but as you can see, the match conditions are very flexible. You can be as broad or specific in your conditions as needed. All of the operators that can be used can be found on our documentation page. It's also important to know that you can nest conditions, for example, using the AND operator.